What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the episode. Today we're doing something different. A lot of you guys know me as a fisherman, and I love doing that, but I also love doing something else, which is trapping. This has to do with fishing because it's pretty important. These snapping turtles, they eat a lot of fish. There's nothing wrong with that. Everything has a purpose, but for these ponds right here, these are my protected ponds. I like to do everything I can for them. Guys, I'm not even joking. I've caught some massive snapping turtles in my life. The upper pond up here has a snapping turtle that I'm not even joking, y'all, has to be at least 75 pounds. Its head is bigger than mine, and it has these bright yellow and orange eyes. I saw it like 2 years ago, set traps, caught some small ones, but could never catch this big one. And the man that lets me fish here, he saw him yesterday, and he described his shell bigger than the fountain post that's in the water. Plastic thing in the water, yeah, it's around 4 foot. It is massive. We have one job today, that is to set as many traps as we can to show y'all how I'm gonna do it, how we're gonna trap this thing, and how we're gonna get rid of them. All right, guys, we're at the upper pond now. A little fact about snapping turtles, they like anything dead, bluegill especially. I want to keep all the scents the same because, like I said, this turtle's big and he's probably very, very smart. So we gotta catch some bait. Let's go for it. There he is. Number one. First bluegill is gonna be perfect bait. Let's get a couple more. There we go. Number two. That's a good one right there. He'll go whole. Biggest one so far. All right, so we have all of our bait. We're gonna have 8 traps, 8 pieces. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna show you guys how I set these traps. Pretty much the best place where to put these. Let's set them up. All right, super fast. I'm gonna go over the gear you're gonna have to use to trap these turtles. I'm gonna roll with Eagle Claw 80-pound test. The reason why I'm using so heavy because either these turtles are gonna wrap themselves up with the power they have. You don't want weak line. However long you leave the leader, they're gonna try to go to a log. They're gonna wrap themselves up. So just that case of a big turtle and whatever he does down there, you have the power to pull them up. For hooks, Eagle Claw size 7 circle hooks. When these turtles eat that bait, they're gonna sit there, they're gonna swallow the whole entire thing. These turtles eat their food super slow, so when they're sitting there eating it, they're gonna turn away slowly to swim off. This hook's gonna get them right in the back of their throat. Let me show you how I'm gonna place these. Now, how to benefit your chances of catching these turtles. This pond right here must be about 100 yards, so these turtles move super slow, and they're actually gonna stay in spots where they know there's a ton of food. There's spots where they go pretty much every single day, and they're able to see and catch prey. So right behind me, there's a little opening right here. I have a nice tree to tie to, and it's open with some shade. A lot of these fish in this pond are gonna be sitting here by the shade where they're structured, because that's where they feel safe. That's where that turtle's gonna try to ambush and grab them. Now, this is your opinion and what you're gonna have to measure out. I like to leave about 10 yards of line, so it's enough for me to throw, and if the turtle does get hooked, he can walk around a little bit, he can do what he wants before he swallows the bait. Now, for any size snapping turtle, these guys are strong. I mean, they're gonna pull, they're gonna try to everything they can to get off the hook, so find a steady tree. You can either stick stakes in the ground, but I'm just gonna use what I have around me. It's stronger than anything I can put in the ground. There's a nice tree right behind me. Let's tie her up. Take our bluegill, go through the lip. There we go. Send her out. That's pretty much it, guys. We're gonna do 7 more. Pick our spots. Like I said, you want to target places where you know these turtles are actually hunting the most. They're not gonna turn down this bait. Let's keep on setting. All right, guys, the place where I actually saw that turtle last was in this spot right here. So we're gonna set 1 trap there and then 1 trap across the other side where there's a lot of shade. So let's get back to it. All right, guys, so all the traps are set. I think an actual bluegill jumped into the water, so I lost a little bit of my bait. So I'm pretty sure we set 6 or 7 traps. We're all in the areas where I think this turtle is gonna be hanging out. If you're gonna trap, I would like to at least wait at the least 5 hours before you check it. Let that scent get into the water. If he's around, he will find it. I'm gonna let it sit for 24 hours because I did only set half of the pond, so it might take him a little longer to smell the bait, but I think we have high hopes to trap this turtle. I have set traps in here before. I think we caught 2 small ones, small being around 20, 25 pounds. It's still a big turtle, nothing compared to this freaking giant, man. I probably trapped over 100 turtles in my lifetime, and this is by far the biggest one, guys. So keep your fingers crossed. Pause the video, leave in the comments right now if you think we're gonna catch this turtle. Next clip you'll see will be me and my buddy Zave checking these traps. Let's hope we pull them up. All right, guys, it's the next day. We're gonna check these traps right now. Zave's out here with me. We're gonna try to see what we have on this one because I've already just walked by. I always like to do that just to see. You can pretty much tell when there's something on. The line's either gonna be super slack, pulled into the woods, or it's just gonna be tight. This one was the opposite way where I set it, all the way into the brush. So it was so tight we actually had to grab another stick, wrap the line around, and just give it more leverage, and up came a good sized turtle. It's not the giant that we want. I know there's one in here bigger than that, We do have one on. Let's pull him up. As y'all can see the line right there is actually getting tight again, and he's pulling this way now. Let's get him. All right, let's pull this thing up. He's a good sized one. Oh yeah. He's not gonna be the happiest. If y'all are gonna do this, please be safe. These turtles can get very dangerous. You're not supposed to grab him by the tail, but just to get control of this guy, I'm gonna have to, and then I'll support his back. Really wanna try to get his head to turn away from you, like he is right now. He's pretty big. And he's not happy. Okay. These turtles smell so bad. This is a 30-pounder right here, maybe 35. We're not gonna get this hook back, so we're gonna have to just cut the line. He's looking at my hand right now. Look at him. I'm gonna pick him up for y'all so you guys can see him a little bit better. That is a good snapper right there. Look at his mouth. Super cool creatures, man. Oh, he's peeing all over me. Thank you, bud. Very alert. You can tell that I'm in his surroundings right now. He just wants to get back to the pond. These guys reproduce so fast. I mean, I've already caught a bunch of little babies trying to trap these turtles. Things can live up to over 150 years. It's seriously just a big dinosaur. All right, y'all, last look at this turtle. It is an absolute giant. There's one in this pond right now. I'm not even joking. The head is the size of the shell. It's the biggest I've ever seen in my life. He's still peeing on me. They're super cool creatures, but they do eat all of the fish in the pond, so that's why we're gonna relocate this guy. We're just gonna walk him in the woods a pretty good distance, drop him off. Hopefully that does the job. Let's get to it. Still walking with them. It's a 35-pound turtle, he's heavy. All right, y'all, just made it to the spot. There's creeks and more ponds back here. Hopefully he'll just take his route and go that way. Thank you for letting me trap you. It's actually a pretty cool snapping turtle, the nicest I ever caught. I take that back, he's turning towards me. He's really focused on me because I took him out of his home. Come on, buddy, wrong way. There's a bite. Oh, let's just back up now. He's facing the right way. So there you have it, guys. That's how you trap a snapping turtle. Zave and I are about to go fish a little bit. I'm going to catch more bluegill. Set the traps are not destroyed. A lot of them snapped. Got wrapped around, so we lost a lot of our hooks. But we're going to set those traps again. Hopefully we'll catch them by the time we leave. This one's going to be in his new environment. I'll get back to y'all when we set some more. 3 traps. We're gonna go fish for probably about 3 hours, come back. Hopefully we'll get the big one. If not, part 2 will be coming soon.